My body flourishes through sexual fidelity. Talk to anybody who's been there, done that, and got the t-shirt, they'll tell you the same thing. And we have case studies in the scriptures about this because we have guys like David, who is a man after God's own heart, and God has a wonderful plan for him, right? And God elevates this man, and he kills Goliath, and he gives him the kingdom, and just when he's at the pinnacle of his career, he goes out on the roof one night and he sees Bathsheba bathing naked, and he lusts, and he brings her in, and he has sex with her and gets her pregnant, and then has this little scheme to kill her husband off, and then he takes her into his house as his wife, and you would think case closed. No. His life starts to spiral out of control from that moment. It'll damage you. We have case studies. Like, people say this all the time about the Bible. Maybe you've heard this argument. Doesn't the Bible have people with polygamous marriages? And doesn't the Bible, like, isn't Jacob a polygamist? And isn't this person David and all? Yes, they are. The Bible is giving us a description of what they did. It is not giving us a prescription of what we should do. The Bible is showing us through these stories of degradation because of sexual morality that if you follow this plan, your life will be jacked up just like theirs. So learn from their mistakes. If you can't find a 40-year-old in Waters Church to talk to 20-year-olds, talk to David. He'll tell you, he'll scream it from the grave, don't do what I did. It'll cost you. You know, the mantras today, they're endless about sexuality, but here's another one. Just live together. This is pervasive even in the church. Live together. Everybody does it. This is what we do. Even now, the episodes of the sitcom or the romantic comedy, the couple doesn't end up married anymore. The couple just ends up moving in together. The friends celebrate. They have a little party. It's all wonderful. Again, a script written by a creative writer, not reality. And so this is permeated into our culture, and now we have more children born out of wedlock than ever before in this country. It's almost 50-50 now. And anyone who says, I have no problem with that, I want to ask you, if you have to go back into the womb and do life all over again, would you rather be born to a married male-female marriage or something outside of that? And if you're honest, you'll say, I'll take the male-female married relationship any day. And here's what I want to say. All right, ladies, pay attention. Pay attention, ladies, and young ladies especially, because I'm gonna give you a secret that men don't tell you. And if you're shacking up with a dude, he doesn't want me to tell you this. So this is for your good. There's something about a male that he is enticed by sexual deviancy, illicit sex. It's an appetite, and he wrestles with this from puberty onward. He does. Every man does. This is why more men are addicted to pornography than women. More men commit adultery than women. It's just the stats are out there. Women have their own problems, but this is men's problem. When you sleep with a guy and he has no commitment to you, you feed the illicit sex appetite. And when you feed the appetite, it doesn't get dissipated, it gets intensified. It grows. The more you feed it, the bigger the appetite becomes. You say, but we're gonna get married one day. And yes, you may. And here's the problem. Now you've taken a man who has been feeding on illicit, non-committal sex his entire life, and you put him into a relationship where commitment and sacrifice are involved. And he has a different kind of sex. It's called committal sex. It's called divine, godly sex. But guess what hasn't left him? The appetite that you created. The beast that you fed grew up. And if he doesn't feed it, it's almost like he's starving. I'm trying to help you. I know it's sensitive. I know it's challenging, but it is for your good. If he loves you, he will lay down his options and his rights and his freedom for you. And he will tell you, you are worth it to me to say no to everybody outside of you. Honor yourself. Have respect for yourself. You have a great body. Don't let anybody take advantage of it.